brave young cub. Brave Eduardo.
To give it a more in the cafe vibe, I brought my drinking. Yeah, this is how much water I drink when I'm working. But we're halfway through to when Brave Eduardo is supposedly to be finished, and we're actually quite on track, so I'm very happy about that. I really need to just shave myself. This week was all about open world, and that's great. Dhruv fixed a really big bug where if you're falling and then you also ran out of stamina, you actually get infinitely stunned. It's something that he found out while he was playing, which is great. So for me, like you guys saw earlier already, I did a lot on the new world, and I wanted to make the world feel different. So that means maps that have actual different places. So aside from the secret place I made, there's something cool mechanic there. There's also the new swamp area, which I really like. It is my favorite map so far, right after the Untamed Wild. And this swamp is where you get to go and find Sandeep, the Sandeep bear. Yeah, Dhruv wrote him into the story. He's this mysterious rich bear who stays in the tower, and he's going to help Eduardo and Lloyd out during their journey. I really like what Dhruv wrote. But the swampland is the entrance to this tower, and to climb up the tower is going to be kind of a battle royale. So, well, that's the wrong way to put it, and it has a negative connotation at this point, but climbing up the tower is gonna be a challenge for Eduardo, and I'm excited to see when people get there. I also finally made Emmanuel, one of Trevor's new king bears, and it's one of my favorite in terms of design, so obviously I had to put him into Brave Eduardo. His animation was very hard to make because his swords is actually sheathed a lot of times. So the animation was very different. I had to make all new animations for Emmanuel. Is that how you pronounce it? Aside from that, the gorge and some new places. I don't want to show, so I'm trying to see how Elden Ring does it. They have a lot of these promotional materials, but you don't see a lot of the secret places until you play it. So I just got to this arcade in Elden Ring, and it's so beautiful. I didn't see it in any of the promotional trailers, so I want to make sure I don't show too much over the time. The other big story is probably that I got to talk to a friend from Korea. I haven't talked to her in 9 years, something like that, and she was very impressed by what we have done. So she was actually thinking of helping us out in terms of getting the company going, venture capitalists and investors. So I will have to visit Korea probably on my trip when I'm in, probably during the trip when I'm in Taiwan. So I'm excited for that as well. But this week, trying to see as many people as I can to give them their rest of the Botto decks. I still have to see Julie, the one who made this there, and but it's been super crazy. I'm meeting the creator of Sabotage next week on Tuesday. Hopefully that's going to continue on, but everything seems to be going. I'm very tired, but I have to say, making the open world is probably the most fun I ever have when I'm working on Brave Eduardo. I think making those characters is all cool and stuff, but making the world and seeing people play through it is probably what makes me the happiest. So I'm having a great time working on the game, and looking forward to how everything's going on in every other country. I really want to visit a lot of places, but also preparing for PAX East. So we actually had to fix a bunch of the art for the boxes, and I think the last one is just fixed. We have to get it sent soon, or else we're not gonna get the cards in time. But yeah, that's generally it. We're halfway, we're on track, and I'm excited to see if we'll be able to finish the rest within the next 12 weeks. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.